What's up, what it do, man? It's your boy, devthegamer, here with some breaking news. I was just about to hop in the shower, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I am in the virtual world, and yes, we got showers in here. Now, I was about to hop in the shower when I came across this. Make sure I'm screened up. Stadia made a tweet, and this was just a few moments ago. It is now 1:04. This is 12:34. I saw it when they made the tweet when it said 55 seconds ago, but I'm doing a lot of stuff at once, so it's just like, oh man, shit, and I had to set up and get the video going. Excuse the language for the sensitive ears. But they put out an update, and it's a message about Stadia and their long-term streaming strategy, right? And Stadia is dying. It's officially dead, and it's fucking sad, but I know all the haters are going to be like, yes, it finally died for the 500th time. And I'm just going to be sitting here like, hold up. Hey. But yeah, man, it's over. And if you just think this is some clickbait or it's not over, let's get into it. For many years, Google has invested across multiple aspects of the gaming industry. We help developers build and distribute gaming apps on Google Play and Google Play Games. Gaming creators are reaching audiences around the world on YouTube through videos, live streaming, and shorts. And our cloud streaming technology delivers immersive gameplay at massive scale. A few years ago, we also launched a consumer. Oh shit, my shit blinking off. I got an app where I got an extra screen, but it's blinking off, so hold on. I gotta switch this and move this back over here. My bad, y'all. My bad. You know I'm a pro. My bad. A few years ago, we also launched a consumer gaming service, Stadia. And while Stadia's approach to streaming games for consumers was built on a strong technology foundation, it hasn't gained the traction with users that we expected. So we've made the difficult decision to begin winding down Stadia streaming services. Now, this is sad to hear, as I am a Stadian and I've pretty much been on Stadia since it came out. This is really sad news. This is really sad news for everybody that's on the cloud via Google Stadia. But this is what it is for us.
Game over.
It's just over, bro. It's over. They're winding it down, man. And I even highlighted for the blind people with the hearing aids in the back. Right here, man. It's over. It's just over, man. We had a good run, man. We had a good run. Shout out to Google Stadia. Thank you, Stadia. Shout out to everybody over there, the good people over there at Stadia. Shout out to everybody who was there in the beginning, who wasn't there in the end. Shout out to everybody, all the content creators and everybody who made Stadia-driven content, who used Stadia to create their content. I use Stadia to make my content as far as some of my gaming content, but y'all know I also do my show. I also got other stuff going on. I didn't necessarily brand myself or what I do with Stadia or attached to the Stadia name or whatever in the case, outside of just supporting it as a gamer and just somebody who believed in the platform. So, I know a lot of people are wondering, oh, well, how will the refunds work? How will, this work? Do we get refunds? What's going to happen to the games? Well, I'm not going to get into what happens to the games, but we will get into what happens with the refunds. So right here, they say, we're grateful to dedicate Stadia players. No, my bad. I'm sorry. I can't read, bro. I can't read, bro. It's a hard time right now. It's a hard time. I'm mad distraught right now. Pimp down. Hold up. Hey. All right, let's try that again. We're grateful to the dedicated Stadia players that have been with us from the start. We will be refunding all Stadia hardware purchases made through the Google Store and all game and add-on content purchases made through the Stadia Store. Players will continue to have access to their games library and play through January 18th, 2023, so they can complete final play sessions. We expect to have the majority of refunds completed by mid-January 2023. We have more details for players on this process on our help center. So, yeah, man, they are going to be refunding all of us. They're going to be refunding everybody, and that's a good thing. At least it's not a waste monetarily. And they speak more on technology here. The underlying technology platform that powers Stadia has been proven at scale and transcends gaming. We see clear opportunities to apply this technology across other parts of Google like YouTube, Google Play, and our augmented reality efforts, as well as make it available to our industry partners, which aligns with where we see the future of gaming headed. We remain deeply committed to gaming, and we will continue to invest in new tools, technologies, and platforms that power the success of developers, industry partners, cloud customers, and creators. Ooh, that sounds like in line to what I've been talking about on my show, The Gamers Den, which you can click link in the description. You can watch the visual, or you can listen to it in podcast form. Links are in the description. Let's read this last little bit here. For the Stadia team, building and supporting Stadia from the ground up has been fueled by the same passion for games that our players have. Many of the Stadia team members will be carrying this work forward in other parts of the company. We're so grateful for the groundbreaking work of the team, and we look forward to continuing to have an impact across gaming and other industries using the foundational Stadia streaming technology. So yeah, man, this is goodbye to Stadia, you know. This is goodbye to Stadia. So let's go ahead and get into the refund situation, right? Because I know a lot of people and consumers, and especially us who've put money into Stadia, are wondering, well, what's going to happen, right? So right here it says, will I get a refund? What is available for a refund? We will be offering refunds for all Stadia hardware purchases. This will be the Stadia Controller, Founders Editions, Premier Editions, and Play and Watch with Google TV packages made through the Google Store, and software transactions, games, and add-on purchases through the Stadia Store. Stadia Pro subscriptions are not eligible for refund. However, you will be able to continue playing your games in Pro without further charges until the final wind down date. So that's a good thing, right? From my understanding, we don't have to pay for Stadia Pro anymore, and we just have access to it. So, you know, that's great. That's really great. I really do appreciate that. So and then, you know, do I have to return my hardware, and they have stuff like that. I'm not really too pressed about the hardware. I never had the hardware because you could just access Stadia through the Stadia launcher or the Stadia website, stadia.com. Links are in the description if you want to try it out before it heads out. How and when will I get my refund? We are working through this process now, and we'll keep this article updated as we define the process for each of the countries in different situations. Our intent is to have the majority of refunds processed back to the original payment by January 18th, 2023. What do you mean by back to the original payment? I'm kind of confused on that. And just in case, you know, you wanted to wonder about the Stadia Pro subscription, they will not be refunding Stadia Pro subscriptions. Players who held an active Stadia Pro subscription as of September 29, 2022 will not be charged for access to their Pro library or other subscription entitlements during the shutdown period. So, yeah, man, it's going down, man. It's going down. And just furthermore, they have now said, we have now closed the Stadia store and disabled all commerce on the Stadia platform, including in-game transactions. So if you play on the cloud, you play on Google Stadia like I do, yeah, you can't buy in-game things anymore. So there's no more buying DLC. There's no more buying cosmetics. There's no more buying anything. There's just no more of that. So with that being said, man, yeah, man, it's, you know, Google Stadia had a good run. It wasn't by far the most perfect, but in my opinion, it was the better cloud gaming platform than the latter that's out here. It's way better than that. But we're going to go ahead and hit the game over one time for Google Stadia. I guess they just going to add this to the Google graveyard. Let's hit it one more time for, you know.
Game over.
You know, one game over for the one time, man. You know, I'm not going to get into too much detail about it, but which button was it? It was this one. All right, let me go ahead and, you know, for the haters in the back who just been waiting with a smile on their face and a hearing aid, this one for you.
All right, man, when it all blows up in your face, I don't want to hear about it.
What else I got? As far as everybody who really concerned about their refunds and all that, I may be one of these people. Just shout out to Google. Y'all gave us an experience. a great experience using cloud technology. I appreciate the time. I appreciate all of that. I may or may not have been a part of, whatever the case may be. I may or may not know of if I've made any difference in trying to get people to Stadia, support Stadia, being as transparent as I possibly could. But it's the end of the road, man, and we gonna ride off into the sunset and fall off in the cliff and just die deep in the water. But until then, I'm gonna ride out playing these games on Stadia, keep moving and grooving, doing what I'm doing, and and I'm gonna make sure I got my information straight, that way I can get my money, cause I'm gonna be Ed once or the third if I don't get my money.
I came all the way over to this motherfucker. I want my money.
I thought we was coming all the way over here to do a crazy drug deal and shit. My heart was beating all fast. It turns out that you're gonna give me money for a record deal.
I want my money.
I got this whole new sound I've been working on too. I really want you to hear it. It's crazy.
This is gonna make everything in your life better, and nothing anyone can do is gonna stop it. Nothing.
I want my motherfucking money.
Ed, what are you doing? Who cares about drugs? Steve, I'm really sorry, man.
What is this, a joke? Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am, motherfucker? I'm Ed Once. I brought the drugs all the way over here. I did what I was supposed to do. I fulfilled my motherfucking end of the bargain, and I want my goddamn money!
So I don't know, man. I might move over to Amazon Luna or GFN. I always said GFN was number 2. I just don't like that the fact that they give you a time limit to play the game. Like, I'm a grown-ass man, bro. Excuse my language for the sensitive ears. You ain't gonna put me on no time limit on how long I can play the game. What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? I'd be sitting there looking at GFN like this.
Hold up. Hey.
Like, what's up with that? But, yeah, man. It's over. Google Stadia is over. Had a good run.